Hi guys, it's me, Kat. I know I haven't made a video in a few days. I'm actually at the hospital right now, just waiting in my car. Yesterday around 8 p.m., no, it's Friday, I started feeling really, like, a lot of pain, and it slowly progressed over, like, I'd say an hour, to the point where I was, like, doubled over in pain. So I had to actually end up getting my mom to take me to the hospital. And if you guys do know me, that's like something I avoid like crazy. Even when I'm like sick as can be, 3 weeks sick, I will hold off as long as I can, because obviously like my fear is being sick in front of people. So going to the hospital and like being sick and doing all that stuff is like terrifying for me, especially when I was feeling so bad and in so much pain and feeling so sick. I was having multiple panic attacks. I was freaking out. I was crying. I was just a mess, and I was in so much pain, and it just sucked. And it took hours to get in and out, which like hospitals do, whatever. They work hard. And so I finally get into the waiting room. It's like 9 o'clock. They finally check me in at I think it was like 10. I think I got back to the second waiting room around 10:05 after getting blood taken already. My blood pressure and my all that stuff like tested. So finally, after like an hour of waiting, they took me to the second waiting room. It makes you feel like you're getting somewhere, but really you're not. I was back there for 2.5 hours, from like 10 to 12:30. Finally, they take me in. I think I go back to like the third waiting room, which is where you kind of wait to see the doctor, and you're in like, there's like 4 chairs, kind of like a recovery room kind of thing. And she gave me some anti-nausea stuff, which worked amazing, but I was kind of freaking out, having kind of panic attacks and just really not doing well. And I just wanted to go home, to be honest, and it was so bad. I was texting all my friends like, keep me distracted, but then I didn't always want to reply because I was like, oh god, now I feel sick. It was just like, it was a disaster. It was horrible. And so finally at like 1 o'clock I get to see like a doctor. So she was gonna give me more stuff. She is sending me for an ultrasound today to see if it could be a cyst, appendix. All I know is my white blood count was like crazy high, and my blood pressure was like off the charts. So they're not quite sure what's going on, because I've had my like white count really high for the last 3 years, and it seems to just getting worse, along with like swollen lymph nodes and all that kind of thing. So my pain now was more like where my kind of like I have like a cyst or like appendix area. And so yeah, so she ended up, after giving me medication and stuff like that, sent me home and wanted me to come back. I had to go back today. It's 12 in the morning. I don't get up early. This is horrible for me, and I still feel really sick, crappy, which you can probably hear in my voice. I just want to get this like over with, but I have a little bit of time to kill before I have to go in. Maybe they can give me something that can help me, because it's honestly getting a little much, and it's on top of, with the anxiety and with my fear of being sick in public, having the anxiety where you like your health is becoming such at risk, because I definitely avoid doctors. Like, I'll go to the hospital before I go to our doctor. I can't stand them. And like, it's just, you don't want to do it. Like, I feel like I'd have like appendicitis, and I'd be so afraid to go in that I'd end up like risking my life, because I'd be so petrified. And so, but my mom kind of made me, so I'm kind of glad I did, although it was horrible and I'm just exhausted. It's still like, I got up today around 10, I think 10, and I didn't get home till like crazy late and like early morning. So that was pretty, I'm just exhausted right now. I tried to do my makeup, so at least it made me feel a little not as run down, but oh, I am just feeling like crap, and I've been meaning to make a video, but it honestly hit so fast. So the message really is, hospitals are used to dealing with people who are sick and aren't feeling well. To just go in and be honest. Like, I'm still very anxious. I went by myself today just because it was honestly better for me that way. I could kind of take the time to make this video and to kind of just relax and hopefully that everything's okay. Hey, bye guys. No one's here. Okay, so I'm super happy I can go home. They want to do a CAT scan, but we're gonna wait a week or so and see how that goes. So I'm just walking to my car now. Just pay for parking and leave. Go. Okay guys, I am back in my car. Thank God. Today was supposed to just be come in for an ultrasound that turned into let's go in for an ultrasound, let's sit in the waiting room for 3 hours, and then the other waiting room for another hour, and then wait like forever for doctors. Which they're doing their job, they're doing fine. Nurses are really helpful. But it was like, I felt like I just went to the hospital. Like, I went yesterday, I got all the tests done, I got all like checked out, and they got medicine and stuff. And then today I felt like I redid it. I got blood work again. I got sorry, that's really dry. I got like blood work, I did all that stuff again, and so fun, because this is what I enjoy, not. But they gave me some medicine after finally getting back to see a doctor. They were checking for appendicitis. They're not sure. They don't know if it's a cyst or what it could be. My white count was through the roof. My blood pressure was really high. And so they had the results and they were like reading them over and stuff, so that's good. That nothing was like crazy like wrong, which is really nice and relieving. But I was like sitting behind the curtain when I was talking to you guys last, and all I could hear is I'm talking in the background like, oh my God, we should do this, this, and this. And I'm like, no, let's go home, like run, Katie, run. And like, I wanted to record it because the whole point of me doing these vlogs is to overcome fears. And feeling like I have you guys to talk to and like can like kind of share my story actually helped me a lot the last few days. So I'm actually like really not thrilled. I was in my car ready to leave, and apparently I had to pay for parking inside the hospital. So yeah, I had to go in and walk again in this weather. Like, it's horrible, and and pay for it. And it's freezing, and it's April, and the snow is like thick. So I'm like, it's terrible outside. And then I couldn't figure out how to work the machine for a credit card, because all I saw was bills and stuff, and I figured it out. It was pretty obvious, but I figured it out. And so geez, I'm never getting home. I've been here like 6 hours, it feels like now. So I need to get home. Okay, bye guys.